Hello, I'm the narrator of the story you're about to hear. This video was sent to us by someone who truly experienced this event. The names in this story have been changed to protect the identity of those involved. However, according to the person who shared it, everything in this story is real. So grab some popcorn, turn off the lights if you dare, and enjoy this new episode. First of all, I'm sorry if the way I speak sounds strange. I'm German. English is not my first language, and honestly, I'm still trying to understand what happened, because this might have been the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Tonight, I went out with 3 friends. We do this almost every day. We live in a small, quiet town, but it has a strange reputation. A reputation that, until today, I thought was exaggerated. They say there are some disturbed people living around here, and that the Church Hill is not a good place to be at night. At the top of the town, there's an old church, built in the 19th century. Old, silent, and always open. Most people avoid that place after dark. But tonight, we decided to go up there just to relax. We sat on a stone bench facing the church. We could see everything: the building, the staircase, the small cemetery beside it. That's when we heard the first sound, a scream. It sounded like a goat, high-pitched, quick and strange. We looked at each other. It wasn't normal, but it didn't seem threatening. At least not until we saw where the sound had come from. On the church staircase, there was a man walking up. Dark hood, thin body and slow steps. The moonlight didn't let us see his face. We thought he was just another one of the town's weirdos. But he stopped at the door. Just stood there, completely still and head down. And then he made the sound again. But this time it sounded way too human. He went into the church. We were frozen. The church was dark, silent, until we heard something being dragged inside. More screams and more strange noises. We decided to get out of there, but we didn't go far. We hid behind a small wall on the opposite side of the cemetery. The man came out of the church, and now he was holding a Bible. But the way he held it, he pressed it against his chest, as if it were something sacred or profane. He kept making those sounds, goat-like sounds, but between them he started to speak. We didn't understand what he was saying, but it sounded like a language spoken backwards, as if he was mocking a prayer or performing a ritual. He walked over to the firefighters' memorials and disappeared among the trees. Only the sounds remained higher and higher, repetitive. Then complete silence. That's when we ran, running full speed and desperate. No one looked back, except me. He was standing at the top of the staircase, holding the open Bible and staring right at me. His eyes were glowing, like animal eyes reflecting light, but there was no light there at all. It hasn't been long since this happened. Maybe he was just a drug addict. Maybe just some crazy person. But what if he's not? I even think about going back there, to take pictures and look for proof. But it's risky because I don't know if he'll be there, and if he is, I don't know if I'll come back. This was basically my story. I don't know if anyone else has been through something like this or knows what it could be. I'd love it if someone did and could share their thoughts with me, because I'm still confused and would really like some answers.